Hey, what's up everybody? If you're new to this channel, hey, welcome. If you're a subscriber, welcome back. I'm James and you're watching Blue Dog Aquatics. Alright guys, today what we're doing is we are doing a successful dubia colony setup. And what I mean by that is when you have as many critters and reptiles and chameleons as I do, or maybe you do too, I've seen some pretty insane reptile rooms. It gets kind of expensive when it comes to buying critters or buying crickets, dubias, stuff like that. And so what I like to do is I like to breed my own. And the way we do that is what we're going to talk about today. Now I'll show you a quick snip of what it's going to look like in the end. Right here, I'll drop that right now. And then what we'll do is we'll walk you through step by step so that you can have your own successful breeding grounds. That way you're not wasting money going out and buying crickets or dubias every week. If you want us to do a cricket video, drop a comment down below and we'll do another one for you. We can do the same with superworms, but this was really kind of on my mind lately about, man, what do people want to see? And this is definitely something that people need to see so it saves them money. So without further ado, what we'll do is we'll show you what we got here. Now, I recommend doing two different bins, one for feeding and one for breeding. Now, you can see over in the corner over here, we have, that is my feeding box. That already has dubias in it, ranging in size from newborns all the way to full-grown adults. But if you have big chameleons or big bearded dragons, and you're feeding off the parents all the time as well, then it takes some time for the babies to grow. So what we're doing right now is we ordered in 750 dubias. This is large and medium-sized dubias. And what we're going to do is we're going to make them a breeding box. We're going to set it to the side and let them breed for the next 6 months. And we're going to open it up again, and it's going to be insane because there's going to be so many in there, which will be awesome because then we can move them from the breeding box over into the feeding box, and we just have a constant cycle there. So without further ado, I'll get into what we're doing here. Right here, we just have a Tupperware box. This is an 18-gallon, nothing special about it. Now, there's two ways that you can do lids. This one used to have screen, and it kind of got broke out by our daughter. So, yeah, if you have kids, be mindful of that. Now, this is what I recommend you do. All right, guys, what we have here is just the lid for the Tupperware. Well, this is actually the lid for my other dubia container. But this is what I recommend doing, is drilling a whole bunch of holes. That way your bigger dubias can't get out. Dubias don't tend to climb, and if you are worried about them climbing, you can put a thin coat of Vaseline right on the top outer layer so that they can't climb. But we'll put this back on that. I always recommend ones that lock. This one doesn't. This one snaps down, but that works just the same. And that's just, if you bump it and it tips over, you don't have dubias running everywhere. But, so let's get into it. It's actually pretty straightforward. All you have a crate here. You can pick this up on Amazon, eBay, local farmers. So what you're going to do, we can zoom or come down here where you can see it. You just want to do different layers. You don't want to do it where they interlock, so you want to change them back and forth. Why we're doing this is so that the dubias have plenty of places to hide. Oh, see that interlock. Now, some of them might interlock a little bit, and that's fine. The dubias will make their ways through. And I think that'll be it. We don't need more than that. Next, what you have is just a little Tupperware, and what this is for the water gel. And this is so that the dubias have something to drink. And I use the Cricket quencher right here. It's pretty straightforward. Dump that in there. You'll see them climb down. And we're going to put that in the corner. Throw that out of the way. Now, they need a sense of food. Now, people feed different different dubias different things. I've seen people put lettuce and vegetables and stuff like that. I like to actually use rabbit food because rabbit food has all of that packed in there and dried out, and so they can sit there and nibble on it, and you really don't have to worry about changing it out like you would fresh lettuce or fresh carrots. And so what you're gonna do, and so you can see this is just pellet food. I put it, and we're gonna put quite a bit in here just because there are so many. Alright, there we go. Seal that up so I don't spill it. Now before we move forward, make sure to stay toward the end so you can see the finished result of this. Also, our Monday video, what we're going to do is we're actually going to do a breeding video on superworms. So stay tuned for that. While I'm at it, if you're enjoying this video so far, make sure to like and subscribe. Drop us a comment. We've had so many new subscribers lately, and it's been awesome. I think we're up to 71 right now. Some of our videos took off trending. They have over 1,000 views, which is amazing and super exciting. Also, if you want to follow us on Facebook and Instagram, that's at Blue Dog Aquatics and Reptiles. And check out our website at www.bluedogaquatics.org. We have a lot of new stuff on there and price packaging for our shrimp. We're still working on the chameleon details and everything like that. So give us a little bit of wiggle room on that. We're still working on that. But yeah, let's jump back into this. One of the crucial parts of doing a dubia breeding bin or a dubia breeding colony is this right here, the heater. You can just buy one of the stick-on ones. You can buy a large one depending on how big your colony is or how big your bin is. You might want to put a couple of them in. And you just need constant heat, and what that'll encourage them to do is to breed faster and breed more rapidly. So I always stick it on the side that the bins aren't up next to. Stick that there. It doesn't matter if it sticks to the side, it's not a huge deal, but we're gonna start introducing them. Now I got these dubias from my buddies over at Max Natural Reptiles. Oh, let's see what we got here. See, you can see them all packed in, and that's why we use a crate, is for these guys just to chill. Make sure that nobody hangs around. Now you do want to go through from time to time and clean out, because you will have some dubias that die. Actually, you know what? We'll give them the extra food. Oh, hello. Do a zoom up of this guy here. Everybody's so scared of these guys, but they're not bad. Now, what we'll also show you is how to identify whether you have a male or a female dubia. Let's see if I can pull out one. Okay, perfect example right here. So, you notice that this one right here doesn't have wings. That makes it a female. If you have one right here that has wings, that means that he's a male. You shouldn't have a whole lot of males in there because they'll fight and they'll actually kill each other. See, they're already enjoying their new home. They're going to hide everywhere. add these guys in, pull out a couple of those carrots. This guy's still mowing down. He's like, oh, give me some of that. You may ask why I did 750 dubias. Well, we go through so many dubias. You know, some of our chameleons, man, they eat 5-6 dubias every other day, and that gets expensive when you're going out and buying it. Not to mention, there aren't a whole lot of people that actually have large dubias. They have smaller ones, like these ones right here. These are juvenile dubias, and you just give them a good shake. Come on, shake, 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 and they all come up. You don't want to put any rotten food or anything like that in your... They ship them this way so that they have something to eat while they're in transit, but I don't like putting it, a whole lot of it in. Obviously I'll come back through here and clean it out, but yeah, we're gonna fast forward through me putting the rest of these in. So